One of my very bright students today asked me, "Sir, can you answer the question, what is inside my bag?" Question mark. Interesting. Interesting because it's an unusual question and it obviously comes from an unusual mind. Now, this is what I have to say. If you go back to Gautam Buddha's life, the first thing, the deepest message he gave is the simplest message. And that message is, you are what you think. That's what's inside my bag, my thoughts. Your thoughts are your mind, because there's no physical organ in the body called the mind. Your mind determine your words and your actions. Your actions determine your behavior. Your behavior produce your circumstances, consequences, and that lead to your destiny, your whole life. So it's one big circle. Your thoughts, how you think, your actions and words, your behavior, the consequences around you, the cumulative effect, and your destiny. And it starts with, it goes in a circle from your thoughts all the way around, and your destiny is determined by one thing at the source, your thoughts. So I would be tempted to answer that question to my student. What's inside your bag? As what's inside your bag are your thoughts. And I would say it in one sentence. You are what you think. Now, is thinking in something you can control? Is thinking something you can generate? Is thinking something you can regulate? Is thinking something you can avoid? Is thinking something you can overcome? Answer to all is yes. Absolutely yes. It takes time and practice and patience and awareness, but it's possible. So when you hear somebody saying, I have no control over myself, I have no control over this, I say, sorry for using the word, I say bullshit. You know why? Because you are in control of everything around you. There's only one thing you can't control, and that is your script, okay? That is in the hands of providence, okay? What you are sent to do, what the consequences be, what your rewards will be. But your day-to-day action, your day-to-day thinking, and your day-to-day hard work, and your day-to-day conduct, your organization of your day, your words, your behavior with other people, you can't blame God for that. You can't blame God for everything. Yes, certainly, whatever you may call Him as, God does control a substantial part of our lives. But the day-to-day stuff is totally in your hands. So what's inside your bag are your thoughts. What about thoughts? The first thing about thoughts is to be aware, to watch. Because you are the watcher, okay? And you've got to watch. Every time a thought comes, make it a practice. Become a practitioner of watching. Watch. Watch that thought. Where is it rising from? What is it saying? And what will its consequences be? For example, you are in a train and somebody has come and pushed you from behind, and you feel this person is acting funny with me. Whereas maybe that person was pushed by somebody else from behind, or the train braked, or whatever happened. The person had no intention whatsoever to cause any harm to you or discomfort. And you turn around and pick up a fight with that person. And that fight leads to another fight and another fight, and you had the choice at that moment. One, to be angry and allow the anger to pass and move on and do whatever important work you were about to do. Two, to lose your hat, to lose your cool, to lose control over your tongue because of one thought, this person's acting funny. Even if that person is acting funny, the choice to regulate, the consequences thereafter is yours. Don't blame God for it. God didn't send somebody pushing all his way on you. That is in your back. That one moment, that one decision will determine lots. You are the owner of your thoughts. You are the owner of the actions that come from your thoughts. You are the owner of the consequences you create out of them. So in India, there's a beautiful term called Swami. Swa means self, Ami means owner. Swami is actually not a hermit or a sadhu or a seer sitting on the hills meditating. Swami is every human being who is in charge, who is the owner, who is responsible and who has control over his or her own self. Be a Swami, be a master, be the controller of your own circumstances, of your own actions, of your own thoughts. And remember, it just starts with the thoughts. Keep an eye on your thoughts and control them and understand that your thoughts will lead to a whole cycle, producing your whole destiny. Be watchful. Good luck.